If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's good, YouTube? Today we got another episode of What Are They Cooking? As always, if you'd like to submit some replays that you want to see showcased on the channel, you can do so in the Discord link in the description. Just go to the Edison Format Replays channel, and if I think your replay is cool, we will show it off here in this segment. So, today, I kind of alluded to this a couple days ago. I spoiled that there was a Diamond Dude Turbo list in here, which actually there's two Diamond Dude Turbo decks that got sent in this week. So we're going to be looking at both of them, starting with the one that I kind of already showcased, which was the idea of using Blade Master. Now this build I think is a little different because they're playing Lightsworn cards and stuff. But yeah, this one, as you can see, was actually sent in by the Blackwing player who played against the Diamond Dude Turbo player. So hopefully this should be a cool match that gets to showcase the power of Destiny Hero Blade Master being its own kind of in-archetype pseudo-Kalut type thing. So let's see what happens. Game 1, Blackwing player opens a decent hand. I mean, it's got Dark Arm, Blizzard. All you can really ask for. Kalut, Bora as well, decent. So opponent's going to summon Diva, and they get the Gilman. And I think they just get Kaluted over here. Yeah, tough luck. They could have also just gone for Diamond Dude Pass, maybe, and then traded with the Kalut, which looks like they're going for Diamond Dude now. And they do hit a Rhoda. However, they're going to get super low here, taking a lot of damage. So the Android hits over, and yeah, that kind of plays around the whole Blade Master thing. So now the Rhoda lets them search. They can get Stratos. They can go for Solar Recharge. But they don't even answer. I guess they can go for Miracle Fusion, right? So they go for Miracle, they go for Stratos. They should use the Spell Trap removal effect, which they do. Clears just the Dust Tornado, which is unfortunate because that's like the only one that does nothing. Book of Moon going to be used, and then we hit over, but I think this should just be Dark Armed game over, right? Yeah. Dark Armed kills both, and then we go to the next game. Ab-Zero doesn't even trigger, but they have Starlight Road, even if it did trigger. So yeah, going to game number 2. Game number 2, Diamond Dude Turbo player going to start. We're going to see a Deep Sea Diva into a Catastor. Once again, just same starting play. Wait, what? Did they just double normal summon? I feel like they did. I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, how does this like not get caught so often? Alright, I don't know. I feel like I've done it twice in memory, and like just neither player noticed, so very funny. We're gonna have a pulling the rug on the Stratos. Miracle Fusion going to hit over the Sangan. Sangan and Blackwings is actually a little bit of a neat tech. I guess it gets you into Gale or Kalut or Blizzard, which isn't terrible. Gale's going to hit over the Absolute Zero here, not bad. We get Blade Master. Wait, what? That's not how Blade Master works. Alright, what is going on in this replay, actually? What is going on? These guys just don't know how cards work or something. So Dark Arm comes to the hand. Is that live? It's not live yet. They can go Warrior Returning Alive, add back the Blade Master, so now they do have protection for the Diamond Dude. They're going to use the Allure that they hit last turn off the Diamond Dude. Heavy Storm, the Blackwing player is just going to concede. Well, there's been some sloppy things going on here, I'm not going to lie. We're going to have a Swords Revealing Light flip up the Sangan. What happens if you reveal swords off Diamond Dude? What exactly happens when you do that? I don't know. Does it like it doesn't go to from the graveyard to the field, right? So then like it just does nothing, probably. I'm gonna assume it does nothing, but maybe I'm mistaken in that assessment. Gold Sark going to be for E-Call to try and get that Miracle Fusion live. Of course, they can E-Call for Stratos, get something for Destiny Draw. Icarus going to be used aggressively, but Decree just gets flipped. So that's an issue. E-Call goes off, and now things should get crazy, right? We search Blade Master. We go Destiny Draw. We draw 2 cards. We make a Synchro, and then we activate some Miracle Fusions. So that's just 7,500 damage, which is going to be lethal. All right. Well, that was the Blade Master Diamond Dude Turbo replay. There was some awkward things going on in this replay, but this was where I got the idea, so I felt the need to show it. Next up, we got another Diamond Dude Turbo replay. This one actually sent in by the guy playing the Diamond Dude Turbo deck. Looks like we're on Instant Fusion and main deck Knock. You gotta be kidding me. Main deck Vortex is a little bit more justifiable, I think, especially if it's just like a one-off or something. But maybe even a multiple. I think Vortex is good against most things. We're going to have a Diamond Dude hitting a magical stone excavation, so now we're pretty much obligated to activate a spell here like Lightning Vortex out that whole field. Call the Haunted is going to bring back Delilah, and unfortunately we don't have the Blade Master here to force out that Honest, so we're just going to get run over free. They're going to mill. Now we have the Magical Stone, add back the Vortex, activate the Vortex again, pitching Destiny Hero Malicious. Now we go Deep Sea Diva into Malicious. Synchro 8, Colossal Fighter. So we're going to get in for some big damage here. We could have also gone Diva into Diva, used the Instant Fusion. The opponent actually Necro Garden us. Now we draw into Miracle Fusion, but the Knock going to come in very handy here. Where are the other two Rikers are both in the graveyard. Very funny. Now we just activate Miracle, and this is way over game, right? This is like, it's like 76. So go into a game number 2. Game number 2, we open just a terrible hand. We draw all 3 Diamond Dudes with our Stratos and our Gilman with our Diva. What the hell? That is so bad. Okay, we hit into the Raikou. It's fine. The opponent's hand's kind of slow as well. We have Hope. They're milling cards. They got 2 friggin' DD Crows. Now we're going to Miracle. For some reason, they don't use their DD Crows to stop the Miracle. Very interesting decision on the opponent's part there. Okay. Side into multiple DD Crows. Just don't use them, I guess. We're going to E-Call for Bubble Man. We're going to go summon the Diamond Dude. We miss. And then we hit into Gores. And we don't have an out because our hand is Heavy Storm, Diamond Dude, Bubble Man, Stratos, Gilman. Good God. Okay. Okay, what do we got to draw? Miracle? And then hope the opponent doesn't use their Crows again? Instant Fusion. That doesn't do anything. On to game number 3. Game number 3. What's going to happen here? We have a... Whoa, we're using the Alt Art Rhoda. Not even going to go for Stratos. Just going to go for Diamond Dude straight away. Hits a Lightning Vortex. So now the opponent kind of, like, incentivized to set so we can get another attempt with the Diamond Dude. Unfortunately, we miss onto a DD Crow. So we're just going to Synchro for Brionic. Pitch to bounce. Activate... We're going to activate like Magical Stone or something here, or are we just gonna hit? No. Okay, so not getting the Mallet to the grave yet, but we can get that to the grave later and use it with Plague. So we E-Call for Stratos, and then we pass. You could like stack the Mallet and then search it with Stratos and then activate Magical Stone or something. I feel like that's a decent play. We're not doing that though. We're just going to go for Bubble Man, Miracle Fusion, and now we're going to stack Plague. Make... Catastor, not even using the Mali, and we just run over this, attack for game with the Stratos and the Absolute Zero. Yeah, so those are the Diamond Dude Turbo decks. Both of them just kind of showing off Diva Hero plays, but with Diamond Dude stuff, I guess. Might be Cope, probably Cope, but Ab-Zero is still a really strong card, so they can do some stuff. Next match we've got is Obelisk Frogs. This is a deck we've probably seen before. You know, it's like goal is to cheese out Obelisk the Tormentor, which it's got a lot of problems, honestly, because Obelisk just like will randomly lose to like Catastor, Black Rose, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, stuff like Diddy Warrior Lady Honest. You know, Black Wings can just make something big enough with Sirocco probably, or Kalut or whatever. So, you know, it is kind of just a meme strategy, but we'll see what happens here. We're up against... What are we actually up against? Can anyone figure that out? We're up against... stuff? Well, we're going to manage to summon Obelisk. Opponent tries to Judgment, but that's not a legal play. Wait, we're up against, like, Vayu, Dark, Chaos, Turbo, something. I'm not really sure. We're going to use that... Cyber Valley... Draw some cards. Now we have to Judgment Caius, or we just lose. Okay. We mill some cards with Raikou. Can't target Obelisk, of course. How do you out this in this deck? You gotta make Catastor or something somehow. I'm not sure. We special Grepher, special Vayu. Yeah, this should just be game over. We attack for game with Econ, right? Yeah, okay. Game number 2. Can this deck put together a way to out Obelisk? I don't know. They're playing Econs. What is this build? What actually is this build that the opponent's on? It's some crazy shit. Anyway, we go for the Riser. The Riser's going to hit into the Gores. So, yeah, that's a problem. Raigeki Break will deal with some of it. We can Raigeki Break the 2700 Gores, and then we can just crash with the token. Set a Vayu. Now we go for Caius. No more Gores to worry about, so we're just getting in for big damage here. And let's see, we can go Armageddon Knight. We can activate Econ, summon Dad. It's not great, but it's a play that we can make. Battle Fader going to come down. We use the Dad effect, and now we have an Obelisk. So we use Soul X with Sub. Go for just double dupe. Okay, pass. Activate Soul X, summon Obelisk. Okay, he's here. Can we find an Ouz? We don't currently have one, so we go for Econ, steal the dupe. Then we bring back the Treeborn. Could we have gone for a game here with the Obelisk? I guess not without playing into Torrential or something. But now we're just going to do that. We're going to make Brionic. Yeah, not even using Obelisk effect. Just make Brionic bounce it. Okay, well, that's neat. They decided into Smashing, which technically does out Obelisk. Very cool because it doesn't target. But they just weren't able to find it. They weren't able to find any outs to Obelisk. So devastated by the Egyptian god himself. Final replay. I forget what this one is, like Kuraz Exodius, which is a deck I think I've played before on the channel. Very cool build. This one's on Reckless Greed, so definitely interesting to see. Normally I hate Titanial, but I think if you're going to be playing Exodius, it's definitely like Lone Fire is just a really free way to put a monster in the grave. So I think you should probably play it. We're going to have some Gear Town plays here. Going to go to Gadgeltron. That one's going to get bottomless. That's okay. We just summon the other one. We are indeed going to Mausoleum into Kuraz, and this is going to be a draw 4. But our next 2 draw phases are skipped. Opponent's going to search for a Spirit Reaper. We got to find a way to out that thing. So we just set 1 limit reverse. They're going to go out with the Gale. Instant Fusion, make Stardust probably. Stardust hit over Gadgeltron. And now we got to find a way to deal with this Stardust Dragon. We go Foolish Burial. We can summon Plague, make Mistworm, and then bounce everything back. Call's going to be chained, presumably. Get that Sangan back. Add a 3 free Plague Spreader Zombie to the hand. Now we are going to attack directly with the Mistworm, and just going to be a bunch set pass. We end phase Kuraz, though, popping 2 of their cards. They have a call to bring back Pyramid Turtle. We can hit in, put them down to 500, so no more brain control. Main 2, we get into that final Dandelion. We're going to chain Limit Reverse on the Heavy Storm, so that's going to fill our field with stuff. But the opponent's just got like 5 monsters in their hand, whereas we just have a bunch of Dandy tokens, so we're down kind of bad here. We draw Brain Control, however. Plague into Black Rose. We can use second effect to just win the duel here with the Mistworm in defense mode. Okay, interesting game number 1. I don't think we saw Exodius. Okay, here's Exodius. I knew it was in there somewhere. I remembered it. So Goblin Zombie gonna poke in, hits the Gadgeltron. We have Terraforming for Gear Town over Gear Town, summon Gadgeltron, then eats a Bottomless. No, it doesn't. Why would you not Bottomless this? Should always Bottomless this. Okay, they Bottomless the second one, I guess. We activate Black Garden to play around Tragodia, hit over, and then we just pass the turn. Okay, we set a Dandy as well. Not going to get punished for setting the Dandy because they're going to Heavy Storm, hit over the Dandy. Now we Lightning Vortex, hit over the Pyramid Turtle. They activate, or they try to activate Deep Prison, but they can't do that because it's Gadgeltron. Now we hit in. We do have an Econ to out that whenever we theoretically want, but the opponent's just going to go Catastor Dad. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. What do? We stack for Plague, summon Dandy, activate Econ. And then what? We just lose to Judgment, right? No matter what we do. Yeah, we try to go for Black Rose, and the opponent's just going to summon Vanity's Fiend, and then we lose the game. All right. Understandable. We're going to a game at number 3. Let's see if we can do anything in the game number 3. We open up... Well, I just realized it's 45 cards. Over 40 might actually be the way with Exodius, though. Minecon going to be used. I don't know why that's still in. Minecon should have been sided out. Minecon into Teleport, though. They're going to sync with the Sangan anyway, take the Neg 1, hit into Battle Fader. We're going to summon out the Card Trooper, mill 3, hit over the Goblin Zombie. The opponent searches out Plague Spreader. That's fine. They're going to bring out the Pyramid Turtle. So kind of just no cares Mirror Force at this point. I wonder what is with all these Lightning Vortexes. Are these like side deck cards or what? So we're just going to make Stardust... And it's like, I don't even think they should have made Stardust here. Should have maybe just like made AFD, pop your own Mausoleum or something. So we're going to negate the Bottomless. Book of Life being used now. Going to revive the Pyramid Turtle, set a Royal Decree. We chain Reckless, but they chain Decree, so the Reckless gets negated. But we just have Econ to take the Pyramid Turtle attack for games. So that was Exodius Kuraz, and I think that was the last replay that we have for this week. So very cool one. I definitely think the Kuraz Exodius deck is pretty cool. Like I said, I played it before. It was a lot of fun. Reckless Greed's a neat choice to play in KFC. So interesting deck. Interesting decks overall. A lot of Diamond Dude Turbo this week. I guess it's like the Diamond Dude Turbo special. But yeah, as always, hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.